Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Kenshi Okran's Wrath Let's Play. So, while I've been getting our little base set up here, we've been visited by some dust bandits, and so we're going to have to deal with them. Now, we can try to pay them off to make them go away, but I don't think we, as a group here, would be necessarily willing to tolerate that. So, we're probably going to fight them off and take some of them captive, if at all possible. But in order to do that, we'll need to kind of get everybody in one place because we are a bit spread out right now. We have people mining copper, we have people mining stone, and we need to be, ready to attack them from all sides. Are you? You're not encumbered even with that stone. That's good. Okay. What is Shrike doing out here, by the way? She was supposed to be. I had her up on top of the building, and I don't know why she decided to run out here. Apparently she's mining stone. I don't remember issuing that order, but okay. Whatever, let's grab you guys. And if you could start running over here, that would be great. Jebediah, you're going to kind of fall in behind them there. And is that everybody? Brandis, did I get you? No, okay. Brandis, come on over. Horan, you're going to stand right in front of them. Alrox, unfortunately, is still holding our starving bandit there, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Valos, here's what we'll do. Give the backpack to Alrox, because if he can't fight, then you may as well at least be better prepared to do it. And I think we will get the animals in here, just because it will toughen them up a bit. Although they'll probably get destroyed fairly easily. And then back in, where are we? Bad Teeth, right. Back in Bad Teeth, Sperry is picking up some materials for us, and she picked up an old friend of Horan's. So Kane here is a former soldier of the Holy Nation that was following Horan when he was a commander. And now he's just a drifter, kind of falling on hard times, and so he's very happy to run into somebody who knows Horan and maybe get, linked back up with him. So these two, I think, are ready to travel back. Let's see. Does she have everything we need? I wanted food for the most part, and it looks like we have enough. We can always send her back again. She is very fast. So, yeah, let's order them out there. Okay, that was apparently good enough. And then we'll check back in here. So we'll talk to him right now and see what he's got to say. But obviously, we don't intend to work with them. Maybe just stab him in the face? Yeah, let's do that. What I don't like is that doesn't actually hurt them. I feel like it should do like 50 damage to the head or something. Because right now, there's no real benefit to doing that other than just getting the fight going. Let's get you guys all on that one. There's our first indentured servant. I'm just going to name them... I might just name them Slave. I named this one Shek because she was a Shek. But we'll see. I'm still going to get prisoner shackles for them as well, but I can't remember for the life of me where we saw those. I probably should have waited until these guys were closer, but oh well, what are you going to do? Get in here, please, and attack somebody. It doesn't really matter who. Okay. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. He just downed, what, 4 or 5 of them with a single swing? I thought these guys would be tougher than that, but apparently not. I wonder if he killed them instantly. Alright, well, target the boss now. Jebediah, engage one of these guys, please. Valos, go after that one, and then animals, go after this bowman. Okay. Please continue targeting the boss, because the bosses are actually very strong characters. Nice. Okay, Horan, put that one. Oh, that one's down still. He just kind of bounced when you hit him. Is one of them still running off in this direction? Like, Jebediah, who are you chasing? What are you doing? Let's actually check that. Attacking target. But I don't see your target. I see, like, these two are both mine. Ah, there. He's retreating. Okay. Shrike, you're not much of a fighter. But yeah, keep shooting. And I'm going to send Wing Wang after him, because I think Wing Wang is the faster of the two. And then Crumble John can get back to work. I'll just issue him a move order. And they should kind of figure it out. Brandis, help out here. I don't want my animals dying. Not that they will from this. Guts, engage there too, please. And let's see what you guys can do. We'll leave Horan out of this one and let them get some experience. I didn't expect us to steamroll them quite so easily. John, what are you doing? That's fine. These guys should be able to handle it. So, did you die? No, you're actually not in that bad a shape. So, Brandis, first aid this bowman, and then we'll pick it up. Okay, we'll do the same here. Valos, you go ahead and do it. Let's jump over here. We definitely want to grab the leader, though they're packed so tightly it's going to be hard. This guy's actually in really good shape. He just took some head damage. As soon as that goes positive, he'll be healthy enough to move around again. This guy's in a little bit worse shape, but still definitely salvageable. I can't tell who I'm clicking in this group right now. Not too bad there. That's the boss. The boss isn't all that bad either. Let's see. Dust Boss first aid. You're going to pick that one up over your shoulder as soon as they are stable. And then we'll get the other ones patched up and take them captive. Okay. Also, loot him. Take his weapon away, because they will not accept recruitment if they have weapons on them. Let's move these up as well. We can get one more weapon in there. Oh, so close to being able to get in a third. Oh well. Let's go ahead and first aid this one next. And let's see. Who's standing around? Because we'll need help. Wing Wang, did you catch them? You did. Okay. I think you can win that. I hope you can. It looks like you're healthier too, so I think you'll be fine. Shrike, probably not wise to be shooting into that fight. At least not from that angle. Why don't you, like, run over here and shoot down or something? And then John, you're working. John, I might need your help over here first. And let's see. Brandis, Guts, Valos. I think we're fine. We'll just have to let them finish what they're doing. And as soon as, again, they're not... Oh, no. This guy was a little too healthy. He should still be down. He should be in a recovery coma. Horan, change that for us. Oh, God, you almost cut his arm off. I like how he's just standing there. Wow, you just killed him. Okay. Well, I'll have to do what I should have been doing this entire time, which is pick them up with somebody else first. So John, pick that one up, and then somebody else can first aid them. You just can't first aid a character that's over your shoulder. But if, for example, Crumble John is holding the guy, then Horan can first aid him. There we go. So we lost one there. This one's getting back up, which means we'll have to attack him again. I might have Horan do that. Will you even be able to catch him at this rate? Probably not. How did this go? Still fighting. Shrike, I'm going to ask you to intercept this guy, please. Jebediah, same deal. Can't let them escape. Valos, let's see. Pick that one up. Do this the right way. Brandis, pick this one up. And then just heal each other's. So Brandis, if you go first aid that one, and Valos, since his autosave is done, first aid this one. And they'll heal each other's prisoners, but not let them get away. Oh, we've got two making a run for it. Where did you come from? Strange. Well, you guys are pursuing that one. Horan, pursue this one. And John, you have a prisoner, right? So the only one who's still down is dead. If you go in there, Alrox can help you out. Come on, Jebediah. You took a really poor angle on that one. Shrike, I thought you were helping. Here, we'll turn ranged and jobs off. I just need somebody to slow this one down. So Jebediah, if you could just, like, attack them. No? Alright, Shrike, I'm going to need you to do it then. God damn it, this is not working very well. Something is going down at that holy mine there. Wing Wing, you look to be victorious. You took a lot of damage there, probably more than you needed to. Help out with this. Jebediah, turn around and engage that one. And Horan will help you as soon as he catches up. Jebediah is not listening. Oh, probably because I gave Wing Wing the order or something. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Come on, guys. We've got two of them. We want to take them prisoner. Both of you engage. Maybe they'll stop and turn around. Shrike, why are you doing this? Attacking target. You're in front of the target. Just turn around and swing. Or you don't have a melee weapon, right? Here. Maybe this is why. She should try to engage in martial arts now. No, she's just going to keep running. Well, luckily Wing Wang caught up. Okay, over here we downed this one. Jebediah, come grab him, please. Ooh, what is that? More iron? That's good to know. Because that's like right next to the copper we've been using, I think. No, I think the copper is closer. But the stone's right here, so it's not too far away. We'll have to make note of that. There's more copper here as well. But this is a bit far. Come on, Shrike. I'm sorry you don't have a weapon. But you two should be able to take somebody down who was already injured. I'll have Horan help out, just to be sure. I don't want to let them get away. Okay, Jebediah. Oh, there's one here as well. Brandis, are you carrying somebody? You are. That person is healthy. Take their weapons before I forget. And then you can go about your business. Valos, you have a prisoner as well. Let's borrow that. And John, I need Aurochs to heal your prisoner. And then we'll ask John to take the weapon away. Okay. So, do I just not have anyone who can carry anybody? Valos, you should probably get back inside. Is your prisoner healed? Yes. So get back in there. Brandis has somebody, so it's gonna have to be one of this group that grabs the other one. Okay, perfect. Wing Wang, pick up the Dust Bandit. Shrike, come pick up this one. Now, I think everybody has a prisoner, so it's gonna be a matter of, like, recruiting, and then, once that person's recruited, we go and just immediately dump another person into the cell, because now I don't have the iron plates for multiple cells. Though, when Sperry gets here with the food, we can unload it and send her back. Okay, Shrike, head in here as well. It's gonna slow down our work a little bit. But at least we have a bunch of potential new recruits. And because these are Dust Bandits, they're going to be better fighters than the people that we were, throwing 3,000 cats at to recruit in towns. Though Kane is better than standard. He's actually almost equivalent to a dust bandit. Actually, he might be... No, it's a hungry bandit. The only non-dust bandit. He's not quite there, but he's close. He was a bit more expensive, though. Are you guys okay? More or less. We'll make sure somebody heals Skull up. Not that that won't heal on its own. You guys are just working, right? Mining copper. Is your prisoner healed? No. Brandis, what about yours? Yes. Brandis, can you heal Jebediah's prisoner for me real quick? Just, I don't want them like bleeding out on his shoulder. Though that would take a long time with such minor injuries like that. And then while you're sitting there, grab that weapon. Okay, you can get back to work. Brandis, you're already carrying his weapons. Perfect. Okay. So, while we're sitting here, John, could you talk to... Well, first of all, John, do you have food on you? Perfect. Talk to our hungry bandit friend. This person is apparently not too keen on joining us. Oh, great. Well, are any of our dust bandit friends healthy enough? This one is. Then this is the boss. Okay, that works for me. So, somebody who's not carrying anyone, which I don't think is anybody right now. Yeah, unfortunately, no. So, here, Horan, you're going to have to be kind of quick about this. But if we put the person down, they should be unconscious for a few seconds. Then if you pick up the hungry bandit... Wait, you should be going down. There we go. I hate the way it takes a second for them to actually fall. Okay. Then... Nope, not what I wanted you to do there. I want you to pick up the dust boss. Put in the dust boss. And then pick up the hungry bandit. Okay. So as soon as the boss comes out of their like 30-second unconsciousness thing, whenever you set somebody down after carrying them, they're unconscious for like 30 seconds. Not because they're injured or anything. It just gives you a chance to, like, if you accidentally, misclicked, you can pick them back up. Or if you need to do what I just did, where you kind of need to like switch them around, it gives you like 30 seconds. So as soon as the dust boss comes out of his little, nap. Oh, good. You guys have just arrived. So, Kane, I'll have you help out in just a moment. We need to get you some armor, though. And Sperry, you have a bunch of food. Can I build any food storage yet? I don't think so. So, food, would it be under interior or storage? Not interior. Maybe storage? Animal feeder is something we need. And I'll just put that down, like, right outside the door here, I guess. Let's try to square it up with the building. Maybe over here's a little bit flatter. I mean, that works. So we'll ask that that get built. And then I would also like some sort of food storage. Bread basket's not going to work because we only have meat. Storage. Fruits. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. We should have access to it. I feel like it's one of the earlier ones. Limb, shop counter, rum barrel, non-locking, locking, flour, fabric, bread, bolt, animal feeder. Yeah, what the hell? There should be like a food barrel. I don't remember what it's called. I guess what we can do is, if we put it in one of the backpacks, it's essentially the same thing. Because they'll just eat it out of the backpack. There's a meat storage. That's only for storing raw meat, though. We want to store cooked meat. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Who's going to build for me? I've been having... Like, Jebediah was sort of our builder for a while, but he's busy now. Well, no, he's running over here, though his inventory is full. Unload your copper. We'll give you a building material if we have one. We might not have one. I need somebody operating this. There we go. Alright, unload your copper. And come inside and unload your weapon. And we do have a bit of building materials stored. Perfect. We'll get that built. We'll dump all the raw meat in it so that the animals can at least eat from that. Though they will eat from the backpacks as well. I just don't like relying on that. Because backpacks work on proximity. So, yeah. If you're not in proximity, then it doesn't quite work. So grab one of those. And then if you would be so kind as to build this. Horan, is that person awake yet? Yes. Let's talk to the dust boss. Come on. Don't be like this. Oh, come on. We had him. You just... Apparently we're being difficult. Maybe I should let Sperry do it because she has more food on her. Or I could just pass some food over to Horan. Let's see. Trade with Horan. I feel like he should be the one doing the recruiting. He is the leader after all, but I do need to unload some of his stuff. And I want the weapon cabinet. Okay. That gives him some room now. Now trade with her. Take a couple vegetables, a couple more meat. And hopefully next time he tries to talk to you, or good, he's still willing. Come on. Perfect, we got it. Okay, so we have our newest addition to our group here. Corbulo, who is going to be a pretty capable fighter right out of the gate because he is, of course, a dust boss, so he's got really good stats, at least compared to the other dust bandits. So he's starting in like the 30s, which isn't a lot. You can train skills up to 30 fairly easily, but you know, obviously having a little bit of a jump start certainly helps. And you can have a weapon. I think this was probably his weapon initially, so I'll give that back to him, but obviously we're going to try to be a little bit more Holy Nation-esque moving forward. I also need a bed. Can I build a bed? That would be under interior stuff. I saw a couple beds, but what do we need? Building materials and fabrics. I can build this one. The other one required what? A steel bar. So it's either 2 building materials or 1 and 1 steel bar. What do I have more of? Because it's 4 fabric either way. I have the fabric, have the steel bars, only have 2 building materials. So if I do the steel bar one, I can actually build 2 beds. That's probably wiser. Let's go ahead and ask that that get done. So interior, bed, and then if we go upstairs, I think it's probably better to put them up here somewhere. That looks like there's like a pillow on one end, and that's where their head goes. So I think this is the right way. I want their legs facing toward the center of the building. And we'll leave a little bit of room for like a canopy or something. So I'll put one there. And God, I can't get these like perfectly aligned, which frustrates me to no end. There we go. I can always go into the in-game editor and tweak them a little bit better. Okay. So that's done. Jebediah's building this as soon as he's done. Actually, you can help out. Just take what you need from here. So, what? 2 of those, 2 of these, and I guess that's the most you can do right now. So, probably better to do that. So at least he can build 1 all the way through. And then whenever he's finished building that one, we'll let him sleep in it to heal up, and we'll have somebody else come and build the other one, like Jebediah, for example. So I think it's just the building material, right? That does mean that we're out, but we do have the means of producing them. So not the worst thing in the world necessarily, just something that we'll need to keep in mind. Where is this thing? Why is it not showing up? I'm very concerned, actually. I'm worried it's gonna like clip through the building or something. Okay, so While they build that, I'm going to send Sperry back to Bad Teeth. And if we don't have any luck in Bad Teeth, I'll send her to Stack. But we need to find some of those shackles. And I'd also like to pick up some more various building materials. Not necessarily building materials specifically, but we might need more like iron plates, for example, or things of that nature. So I'll send her to go do that. And we should throw another prisoner in the cage. Who is the healthiest? This one is actually conscious. So Valos, put your... Whoop. Nope, nope, nope. Put your prisoner in there. And make sure it's locked, if you don't mind. We don't want them, like, climbing out. And I'll recruit him in a moment. How are we doing up here? Again, I'm concerned that this isn't visible. Whereas this one is. Very concerned about that. Okay, good. It appeared when it finished. So, immediately I'll let Corbulo sleep off those injuries. And I guess I didn't orient them the right way, even though it certainly looked like I did. Kane, if you would move, please. Who's the next most injured in our group? Wing Wang's pretty beat up. I think he's got it the worst, probably. And then Shrike's arm. So, where are you right now? You're working. Take that weapon. And I will send somebody out there to replace you. In the meantime, I would like you to come rest. And there's the other bed done. So I think what I'll do, Jebediah, what are you up to right now? You're going to go operate the copper machine. Sure, fine. Valos is going to take Wing Wang's prisoner. Wing Wang will rest. And Kane, I'm going to ask you to start operating this. So hold passive. For right now, anyways. You're going to operate that, and is this the building materials? Yes. So your other job is going to be to haul to storage. So any building materials you find, you should move into there. Could you do the job over here, please? There we go. I don't want you standing like in the entryway. Hopefully we can get these walls up soon. If you didn't notice, the gate is done. So this is built. It was just steel bars, so that was not a problem. But the walls are going to be 4 building materials per section, so it's going to take us a while to get the whole thing done. I'll probably start over here and just kind of wrap this in up to the gate. So we have like one slightly enclosed area. And then we'll work on the other one, especially because I still haven't decided how I want to handle the corner over there. Okay, so if you could put that person down and then get upstairs. Horan, you can come back downstairs. Valos, take over there. Is that person dying? Oh, they are dying. John, you might need to help there. That was close. They hit minus 100, they're dead, so he almost did die. Okay, so we've got another addition to the squad here. This guy is Silas. Another subscriber created character. He's going to need to rest as well, but for now, let's just get him armed again. Oh, he was a bowman, apparently. That's good to know. You'll have to trade with... God, I don't know who has a bow on them. I know... Well, I guess Brandis does, but I don't want you to have to run all the way out there. Valos, you wouldn't happen to have a bow. Oh, you do. Convenient. But do I need bowmen right now? Because... even though they're bowmen, they're still pretty balanced characters, so I don't necessarily need to give him a bow. I'll just give him one of these. God, I wish I could store stuff in bolts in the weapons cabinets. I don't know why you can't, because I guess they're technically not weapons, they're ammunition. But I feel like weapons and ammunition go hand in hand, so it would be, you know, not a problem to do that. Hopefully Wing Wang heals soon, or one of our new, or, you know, Corbulo does, because I would really like to get Silas rested and get some people back to work here. So Kane is making us building materials, and he's still yet to make any. We need more people on this. That's part of the issue. With some iron plates, we could make this a little bit more efficient, The issue, of course, is I don't know that our power will reach that far. And I don't have enough iron plates here. So Sperry would have to pick some up, which she can definitely do. But yeah, we need more people doing that job. I guess Shrike could help. Yeah, so why don't you come out here and work on that? Real quick, your Dust Bandit is dying. He already lost an arm. Is it worth even trying to save him? You can re-equip that, by the way. Take the horse chopper. We might just let this guy die. Because his stats are a little bit better. But he's already lost an arm, which is problematic for the Holy Nation because we can't really use prosthetics. So letting him die might be preferable at this point because otherwise we'd have a character with one arm. I think I'm just gonna let him die. So Shrike, go just dump the body here and maybe Guts will eat it. We'll see. Not that big a deal. They've also got food, so we'll see what they do. Okay. So Shrike, put him down and get to work. Meanwhile, one of you can throw somebody else in the cage. Who is the most likely to recover soon? This guy's conscious, just malnourished. Recovery coma, recovery coma. So I think the one Horan is carrying, which is one of the starving bandits. Okay. Let's have a word with you. Looks like he's a little bit more willing to cooperate now. Okay, so we've got another character in need of some shackles there. Let's go ahead and set him free. And put him to work immediately. So your job is going to be probably mining stone. I don't think we have anybody helping the other slave on that. And then your secondary job is going to be hauling to here. We'll set you to hold passive. And that's probably everything we need for now. Other than some shackles, of course. Okay, and that means we can toss yet another one in there. You should be hold passive as well. So let's see, minus 11 to the chest. This one I think is going to be conscious next. So put him in there. Aurochs is a bit weighed down by all the stuff in his backpack. He's got all the food right now because we had to empty Sperry's out. Then, let's see, 77. Valos, why don't you drop your prisoner? And we're going to give you a job. Is Jebediah out there mining? He is. I'm going to ask you to do that. And I'll also give you a job to haul, just in case. They should do it automatically, but I always issue it manually just to be absolutely sure. Jebediah, you have the highest engineering skill of anybody, so you're going to be our builder. Bring you back inside. And you also have a prisoner, which I should have been looking at these. That Dust Bandit is a Shek, so he's probably going to be a slave as well. Which is a shame because that's a good fighter, but you know, what can you do? Okay, so Sperry has arrived. Let's see here. I think we should run back to Stack, because if I remember right, when we fled Mongrel, did we end up going through Stack? Because I know that episode is where we saw the shackles. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I'm willing to bet this is where we saw them. Though it could have been Blister Hill. I don't think we actually went into Blister Hill, though. To be honest, I'm not sure. That does remind me, though, we should make some squad changes and then check back in Mongrel. So let's see. You should be here. You guys should be in front of the animals. And with that out of the way, let's see how Beep is doing. He's still working, so that means there's somewhere to store copper. Maybe they just filled it. Okay, that's not what I was clicking on. Yeah, I think they just filled it. Oh, he's been throwing it in his inventory. That makes sense as well. Okay, Beep. All turned around here. Venture back into town to sell that. That'll net us some money. Gramps, you are aimless as well. You should probably... It's going to be too late. I guess we'll wait until daylight, but we'll have him go buy some more books so that he can get something done. And Beep will probably have to make 2 runs. Did I forget to pick this guy up, or what was the deal with that? Oh, Alrox was supposed to do it. Yeah, my bad. Luckily, he didn't wake up. Okay. Good enough. This guy's still in a recovery coma, but he'll be conscious well before this one. Oh, this one is conscious. Well, we can fix that then. I just don't know if I have enough characters for all these, or enough character submissions for all these new additions we're getting. I mean, had I known this was going to happen, I probably wouldn't have recruited Kane and just made Kane out of one of these guys. But unfortunately, you know, it already happened, so what are you going to do? Still no building materials. God, you guys are slow. We are going to need that upgrade. I just don't know how we're going to power it, because I think this is too far away. I suppose we'll see. So, traders arrived at our outpost here. It's just him, nobody with him. So, what faction are you part of? The Western Hive? Kane, since you're right there, could you have a word? They do have prosthetics. They've also got some armored rags. You're supposed to be a farm trader. None of this is really farming stuff. I will gladly buy some of this, though. Iron hat. I wouldn't mind these armored rags because they're better armor than, you know, nothing, certainly, but also better than what a lot of the dust bandits are currently wearing. So, Kane, go ahead and buy both of those. And I wouldn't mind these building materials either, nor the iron plates. There's a lot of stuff here actually that I would like. We'll have to send somebody with a backpack though, probably. Yeah. Any day now game, thank you. Okay. So let's see. Alrox, you're gonna have to run over there. Or at least just get into trading range. No, don't leave. Come back. Oh god, he's gonna get too far away. Damn it, man. I'm gonna have to like knock you out. I don't think Kane can catch him. Crap. Alright, well we got the armors. I would have really liked the building materials too. But you know, what can you do? We'll get those traded in a moment. I need to get back to Mongrel though, because I intended to have Beep sell this stuff and then got sidetracked with that. But when I was doing this earlier, the store wasn't open yet. Gramps is waiting to get some books as well. I just made sure he was in trading range. What are you guys doing? Is there like fogmen running around? Okay, sell all of that, and then of course all of this. So it brings us back up to 92,000. And then Gramps, you can take all the books, which brings us back down to 78. And I don't think there's really anything else here that we want. Obviously there's stuff here we could use at the other location, but we're too far to really make any use of it there. Though food might be a good idea. Yeah, neither of you have food. Do you have any food here? Probably just ration packs or something. None at all. Okay, we can fix that. Beep, run into the bar there, and Gramps, get back to work. Oh, he's not going to do it, because of course we don't have any research queued up yet, so I'll just order him in that direction. Beep should get to the bar and be able to trade before he arrives, or gets out of trade range, and we can just pass some food off to him. I don't know if Solomon needs food. I assume he probably does. There's so many, like, pet gorillas running around. So, Beep, get 4 raw meat for yourself. And then maybe 2 stacks of 4 for the others. I should have just put it right into Gramps' inventory. That was stupid. Oh well, he'll catch him in a moment. Okay, somebody's being targeted. Kane is. By what? Starving Bandit. Is it just the one? Oh, I forgot. I put down a wheat farm. I just haven't done anything with it yet. I should probably get on that. Horan, you're the only one not carrying a prisoner, or at least one of the only ones. But I'll have these 2 turn around and fight as well. Gramps, you need food. Okay, there we go. I'll give 5 to the other guy. I think that's probably under control, but we found ourselves another slave worker, so that's nice. Beep, where are you now? Oh, I forgot to tell you to get back to your job. So he'll trade that stuff to Solomon when he gets there. Okay, did you kill him? No. Go ahead and first aid him. We'll take his weapon away. Maybe Shrike can have it. Though I think there's a better offhand weapon in the weapon cabinet. But she does need some sort of melee weapon. She, of course, had one. But it was a pretty awful weapon. Oh, look, another starving bandit. Okay, he's done. Kane, I'm going to ask you to pick him up. And let's see, Horan, first aid that one. I guess we can get Wing Wang back to work. Though, do I even need anybody at the stone mine at this point? Honestly, there is room for another person to be doing that job, but I think we could use the additional person here. I think speeding up the processing is more important than speeding up the raw resource gathering, because it doesn't really seem like we're going to fall behind on that. Corbulo, I think you're healthy enough to just kind of hang out, and we'll let Silas sleep, though I guess there's no point in moving you if nobody else is going to take that spot. Shrike could use some rest, though, especially after that last fight. Patch yourself up. And you're not going to finish doing it? I think she used up the last of her med kit. I'm going to let her rest. And we'll have somebody in here work on it. What are you doing right now? You're just moving. Okay. Hold passive and come do these jobs. And it won't let me first aid her, probably because you don't have a first aid kit. Yeah. So just come over here and work. So, Shrike was just targeted by something. I don't know what. But I'll keep an eye on that. Because it said she was being attacked. Like so. Yeah, there's a starving bandit in the base. How the hell did that happen? Horan, get up there and deal with it, please. I can't have people, like, attacking my sleep. Like, how did that even... I don't know. Come up here and heal them, if you don't mind. Well, luckily they're already resting. But how did we not know, like, how did they run by everybody else and attack them? Now I'm worried there's, like, other starving bandits somewhere. Okay, did you heal them both? Good. Go back downstairs. And I'm going to need to grab somebody. Wing Wang, possibly. To pick up that starving bandit. Because we need workers, and these are the perfect guys to do the jobs. Though, I mean, Czech aren't the best workers because they're not particularly skilled at those types of jobs. But what can you do? Okay. And I'll ask somebody. No, what are you doing, man? Like, Alrox, can you first aid that bandit before he takes off to go back to his job? What is taking you so long? Wow, you're just like not good at that, are you? I'll ask Horan to help. Alright, so Sperry has arrived in Stack. So I need to have a look around and see where we saw those shackles. Because we're going to need a few sets at this point. And obviously anything else that we could pick up that would help us with building would be great. Some iron plates in particular. I think this is only going to be like helmets. Yeah. Square goggles and such. So not what we're looking for there. You know, I think it was like a belt trader that we talked to. So maybe it was a traveling belt trader that was in Bad Teeth. And I'm just remembering it wrong. I really do need to go back and watch that episode to try to remind myself. Let's check this out, because it might be worth grabbing another backpack just to have. This is going to be like clothing, so not necessarily what we need. What's happening there? Okay. So what do we have here? Obviously backpacks, footwear, lots and lots of footwear. That's about it. So probably not anything that we're looking for at the moment. Though something like a thieves backpack would be really nice to have. Yeah, let's grab this. Because for future runs, that might actually be really helpful for her. Let's go into the armor shop. Because there is shackles that function as armor, so that might possibly be worth looking at. Again, we're just using them for roleplay purposes, so the functionality doesn't necessarily matter. But I'm not seeing what we're looking for, which is unfortunate. Though we could buy some holy chest plates. I feel like it would be easier to just craft them, though, because these are quite expensive. Granted, this is masterwork. But that's like 40,000 right there. Though standard is not too bad at 7. If we could just get enough standard grade ones, it wouldn't be so bad. Although it looks like he only has 2. Right. So what other places do we have here? This is the government outpost. That's a bar. I think this is a barracks. Probably no entry sign on it. Or just another government building. That's the barracks with no entry. Let's try the general trader. They'll have iron plates at least. And I think there is a construction merchant too, yeah. I might have to try the bars for a belt trader. I think that's what we saw before. Okay, let's do business. I'll take all your plates. And do I need anything else? Maybe more fabric for more beds? The building materials, as much as I would like to buy them, they take up a lot of inventory space. And they are quite heavy. So I think it's better to just kind of let them get built slowly. Rather than buying them and having to lug them back. And that's really not that many. So we got those. Swing into the bar. We'll see who's there. We'll also visit this place, because if I'm going to take iron plates, I may as well have 2 full stacks of them. Okay, trade. All food, just as I would have expected, and it doesn't look like anybody's here. Wow. Business is apparently pretty rough there. We'll try the other bar, though. There was one over... Where was that? There was another bar, I swear. Yeah, it's over here. So we'll try that next. And there's also an inn, which might have people hanging out in it. Okay, do I want to keep going with those? You know what, let's take a full stack of these. 9, let's do another 9 of those. I do got to be careful because she needs to be able to maintain her run speed to some degree. It doesn't need to be max. She's still at 25, so that's good. As long as she's above 9, well, if she's at or above 19, generally we're okay. This is a bar too. Let's try this. Got 3 bars in here. Wow, that's kind of a bit much. Wish they had a couple more like specific traders. It seems like the market's kind of cornered on bars. At least this one has people in it. There's a fence, a belt trader. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, so talking to that belt trader crashed the game on me. Luckily, we had an autosave just a couple minutes ago. So I'm going to go back and do everything I just done and see if the belt trader... Well, I was going to end the episode here and just redo all that off camera, but I would like to see if this is in fact who we need to talk to for shackles. So let's go straight to there. I'll see if that's the right person. Hopefully it won't crash my game again. And if that is indeed what we need to do... Are you even here? There's a drifter. Great, I think the belt trader disappeared. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll keep looking around, and I'll let you guys know if I'm able to find any shackles. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I'll, again, go back and buy the building materials that we just bought a moment ago before the game crashed. And we'll continue working on the outpost, which is coming along nicely. Obviously, we need to start making some progress on the walls. And I need to throw down a well, because I have a farm plot ready. It just needs somebody operating it and somebody feeding it water. So we'll be able to start growing our wheat grass, which we can turn into wheat flour, which we can turn into bread. And we'll be a little bit more self-sufficient. We probably won't be self-sufficient on food for a while, just because it is quite difficult to feed, you know, this ever-growing group. Though I was hoping... And it might be something we run into more later, and I kind of hope that it is, but this area is supposed to spawn a lot of bone dogs. And so I was hoping that we could use them as a reliable source of meat and skins. Sort of like in areas where you have like swamp and river raptors. Because they do like to eat corpses, so if we leave corpses around, we should get some visiting us. But I'd like to sort of farm them for meat and skins, as I said, so that's something we'll keep an eye out for. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Kenshi with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.